Introduction to the Wildlife of Africa Conservation Initiative. Welcome to the Wildlife of Africa Conservation Initiative. Today, we invite you to join us in our mission to protect and preserve the incredible wildlife and ecosystems of Africa. The Wildlife of Africa Conservation Initiative is a dedicated nonprofit organization committed to the protection, conservation, and sustainable management of Africa's diverse wildlife and their habitats. Through our work in education, research, advocacy, and community engagement, we strive to inspire a new generation of conservationists and promote responsible wildlife practices across the continent. Our mission is clear: to protect Africa's rich wildlife and habitats through concerted efforts in conservation, education, research, advocacy, and community involvement. We envision a future where African wildlife thrives in healthy ecosystems, supported by local and global communities working hand in hand for conservation. Let us take a closer look at our core objectives. First, we focus on wildlife education and awareness. We conduct workshops, virtual learning sessions, and outreach programs aimed at sharing conservation knowledge. Through these initiatives, we leverage digital media and storytelling to effectively communicate the importance of wildlife conservation. Next, we emphasize habitat and species conservation. Our efforts in this area include supporting habitat restoration initiatives, conducting wildlife monitoring to track populations, and addressing human-wildlife conflicts through community-driven solutions that involve local stakeholders. We also prioritize community engagement and advocacy. By partnering with local communities, we work to promote sustainable conservation practices and advocate for wildlife-friendly policies. Additionally, we empower individuals through ecotourism initiatives and conservation training, equipping them with the knowledge and skills necessary for effective wildlife protection. Furthermore, our commitment to rescue and rehabilitation is paramount. We actively assist in wildlife rescue efforts for endangered species and provide support to sanctuaries and rehabilitation centers that care for injured or orphaned animals, ensuring they receive the help they need to survive and thrive. Lastly, we pursue scientific research and innovation as a means to enhance our conservation efforts. We utilize advanced technologies such as geographic information systems, GIS, drones, and artificial intelligence, AI, to track and protect various species. Additionally, we conduct field studies that help us better understand biodiversity and assess the impacts of climate change on wildlife. Through these core objectives, we strive to make a meaningful impact on the conservation of Africa's wildlife and ecosystems. Here are some of our key programs that support our mission. We offer wildlife education and virtual learning programs that provide online courses and conservation talks aimed at educating and engaging youth in wildlife conservation efforts. These initiatives help nurture the next generation of conservationists. Our conservation volunteering and internships program allows participants to gain hands-on experience in conservation fieldwork. This practical involvement not only enhances their skills, but also deepens their commitment to protecting wildlife. We actively promote sustainable community projects that focus on eco-friendly farming, alternative livelihoods, and reforestation efforts. By working with local communities, we help foster sustainable practices that benefit both people and the environment. In addition, we engage in wildlife rescue and protection efforts, collaborating with sanctuaries and wildlife rangers to safeguard endangered species. Our commitment to rescue and rehabilitation ensures that vulnerable animals receive the care they need. Lastly, our digital storytelling and media campaigns utilize social media and content creation to raise awareness about conservation issues. By sharing compelling stories and information, we aim to inspire a broader audience to support wildlife conservation. Through these programs, we strive to make a meaningful impact on the conservation of Africa's wildlife and their habitats, aptly impact the protection of Africa's wildlife and ecosystems. Here's how you can get involved with our conservation initiatives. If you're interested in making a difference, consider volunteering in our various conservation projects. your time and effort can have a meaningful impact on wildlife preservation. You can also participate in our education programs and workshops, where you'll learn more about conservation and how to contribute effectively. Additionally, we welcome donations to support our wildlife rescue and conservation efforts. You can make a contribution at afwildlife.org to help us continue our vital work. Finally, you can spread awareness by sharing our conservation messages on social media. By doing so, you'll help us reach a broader audience and inspire more people to join the cause. Together, your involvement can significantly enhance our efforts to protect Africa's wildlife and ecosystems. Together, we can make a lasting impact on the future of Africa's wildlife and ecosystems. Join us in our mission to protect and celebrate the incredible natural heritage of Africa. Thank you for your support.